So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. Crazycatlady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose.
Simple question. Will you be the hero of time? Are you ready to save Princess Zelda in 3D? Be prepared. Watch out. Things around you. Things will be changing. Welcome back, old friend. No pressure.
Plugged in. Okay. Hi everybody, Martha here. So today we're doing another history of a video game character. Since in 2 months we're gonna have a new Legend of Zelda game, and we're gonna snap our hands, kick back, and watch as we fight our way through bunch of animals and pigs and stuff like that, and get to go fight a different Ganon. So let's do a history of Link. I'll do my best to include TV shows, games, and stuff like that into this. And this is going to take a while for me to do. So let's have fun and find history of a game that I'm not really a character I'm not really that much in. I didn't grow up with. I just found out recently because I only played Legend of Zelda a couple times when, as a kid. Breath of the Wild is technically my first game I've beaten. Then I beaten the Sky. I have played Skyward Sword. I did play a little bit Ocarina of Time when I was a kid, but I never beaten it because it was so I could play it right now, but I had to get an account. I'd rather if they like remake it to where it's on a Switch or something like that. But I don't know. But let's get on with it and do a history of. Excuse me, princess. So yeah. So yeah. Okay, so Link was, let me make this a little bit smaller so I can see what I'm doing. Was the first game of Legend of Zelda was released in Japan in 1986 and Europe in 1987. But the day's standards differently complements into the second quest of so I'll make sure to put that picture of these two right here. We put them, and it was made by Yuichi Moto. Ono also made Mario. Okay, and then
Hey, excuse me, princess.
This was on the regular Nintendo. So that's what they made this one on. The second one was named. Get out of here, you dumb ad. Go away. It's gonna distract me. Anyway, the second game was known as Legend of Zelda. Adventure of Link, Zelda 2. Now this one is basically also on the regular Nintendo, and I think it's heard as really hard for people to beat. So, and this one was made back in 1988. So I wasn't born yet. So this is technically older than me. So, yeah. Let's see if there's one that was released in July of that year. Okay. And so, Black Sheep is the thing because it's not like the last one. 4 years later, we have Link to the Past, where I did play the remake of this one. The remake of it is pretty good. I still have it, and I still have and not even opened the amiibo that came for it yet. I don't know if I ever will, but yeah. Link the Awakening is the one I opened as Adventures of a Game Boy Advance. This one to Link to the Past was made back in 2007, and switched over to 2013. They're actually showing like an order of the games, basically, on here. And you had the Master Sword. This is the game that introduced Master Sword. Okay. So Link Awakening. This is the one I played. This was from 1993, April 1st, and you're on an island. And it's basically Link sleeping, and Zelda's not even in here really. This one, because you're on an island. So Ocarina of Time, the one that everybody remembers. So this one was made back during the Nintendo 64 time. Now, I did not own one, but I played them. Played this one at my friend's house, and sometimes we rented one back when you could rent a game system. So this is one of the things I rented. It might have been this one in between that and Mario 64. So, but this one is really good. It's a really good game. It can mostly get every single genre. It's where we got Epona from. It's where Ganon got his look. We know him for, because before he was as a pig. This is where he becomes a human. This is where we get to meet the Temple of Time. Everything. A lot of and basically and even we have to deal with the fairy go, listen. So yeah, and we hear like Link go, ah! So yeah. So yeah, and the four sages and stuff like that, basically. So, and it went to the GameCube 2002 re-release. There's collector's mode on for 2003. There's also a 3D digital 3DS remake, and the one that everybody is afraid of, Majora's Max. So this one is basically just when they're trying to have more fun with the Nintendo 64 and made a freaking much a horror game for kids. And there's a creepypasta based off of it. But this game is always so scary. It was made a year later than this one. Where's the year? Hold on. It's out November 2000. Okay, so we go back to that page. November 2000. And this was on the 64. But mostly, they use a lot of the same characters. And Majora's Max, they just have them as separate models, different names and stuff like that. So yeah. And it was also a release on 3DS. And then there's one on the Game Boy Color called Ocean Age and Oceans of Seasons. And back up, I wasn't done reading that. Okay. Where's the year for this one? Okay. So this one came out a year later in 2001. Japan and Australia. So they got in May and February and stuff like that, in October of that year. So basically, so yeah, and that one's just a Game Boy Advance Color thing. I never had a handheld, so I never got to play these ones. There's also Four Swords, which is another one doesn't have a year. Hold on. It says 2002, 2005. There's also Wind Waker right there. That one says 2000. This one came, but the Four-Way Sword came out 2002. Okay. So yeah, and every single place had it differently. No, too far back. But Wind Waker is about you sailing and save your sister. You find Zelda as a pirate captain named Tessa. So yeah. And then they have Four Sword Adventures, which came out in 2004 on GameCube. And there's also Mythic's Cap, who came out in 2004 in November, and America got it in 2005. Then Twilight Princess for the Wii. This one came out in 2006. I could have played this one. I wish I did, because I had a Wii, but we never got it. Darn. But basically, you turn into a wolf in it, and you go and save Zelda. She's not in it very much, this one, but you're mostly this trapped besides going to the Dark Realm and stuff like that, and this is also part of the child arc. So yeah, and there's also Phantom of the Hourglass, which came out in 2006. Spirit Tracker was 2009. Skyward, the one that I played, came out in 2009. It came out last year on the Switch. Is really released. And then there's Link Between Worlds, which was a 3DS thing. Again, another one I've not really played. And that one came out 2013. Triforce Hero came out, and where is your year? This is the 18th game, 2015. And the one that got me interested in it, since I finally got my right to actually buy it myself, and that was Breath of the Wild. That came out 2017. Hasn't really been that long. And then the one that comes out this year, Tears of the Kingdom, what comes out in May. So in 2003, for people who are watching this in the future. So yeah, that's basically it for the games. So there is a TV show that came around when I was a kid. Yeah, we're doing these ones, I guess. We're not done yet. So we got Link's Training Marie, Wisconsin 7. Zelda Highway Warriors came out in 2014. The Wii U. 2019 was Converse Link, a Conscious of Hyrule. Non-canon one is Hydra Warriors, Agents of Calamity, and that one came out in 2020. And see, and there's also. Do we really? This is for Link, so I'm not going to talk about Tinkle, since that's not his history, his stuff. But Link is basically the hero of the story, and he goes off to save Zelda from Ganon, and he's the one you play as. People always think that his name is Zelda, the people who don't play these games, and because the name is Legend of Zelda, but you play as Link. People don't understand that it is not named after him. It is named after that princess. Okay? And now, for my expression earlier, excuse me, princess. Let's find out where that came from. Okay? Hold on. Okay, so this is a different day. Took a little break after doing all that, after doing the game part of this. Luckily, the TV part is not that long, so I can edit this and for you guys right afterwards. So technically, there was a second show, but that show never happened. Netflix made that one, trying to make that one, but Netflix couldn't keep their mouth shut until the deal was done. And then we are gonna make it a Legend of Zelda show. Let's go to everybody before the deal is set. And then Nintendo says, "No, what are you doing? We're not done yet. We're not done signing the papers." Okay, like somebody linked it or something like that. That's what I have to say about that one. But the one that came out that I was talking about with "Excuse me, Princess" line, after I put like a bunch of clips from YouTube of him saying it over and over and over again. I'll make sure if I can see if I can find any voice actors for you guys. But this one only had 13 episodes. It came out, and it was based off of, since this one was made back in 1989, let's see. We had Legend of Zelda, Legend of Zelda 2, Link to the Past, and this is the first three games. Like, not Ocarina of Time has not come out yet. That's why if you watch this version, Ganon is still Pig Ganon. He's not human. And this came out. It was just September 8th, 1989, December 1st, 1989. And like I said, just did those three games. Do you want to know why Link never talked? Because this is what he would sound like. Okay? He was a little... Right? This is why he never talked. So yeah. Is there voice acting for this? They did have fairies in this one, so this is weird. Since this actually beats Nabi. But they made like dubs for French, German, Italy, and there's also an English dub. So let me see if we can find any voice actors. I'm not even going to talk about those games. Okay? I'm not even going to talk about those. To me, those CDI games don't exist. I do not need to pass those on in history. Okay? Those need to be forgotten. So let me see if I can find voice acting for this show. While I'm doing this. Okay. Yeah, forgot. No keyboard. Okay, I'm gonna go to the IMDb page then. Yeah, I still not got my new computer yet, guys. It's coming. And a friend of mine has put it together first. So I won't have it for a couple of days, so you guys can catch up on the ones you have not seen. Okay, so we got Christina Persson, John Pors, and Tristan State, and those are the stars. It's created by Bob Ford, and that's all that only thing that the IMDb page says. Like, I don't see like any animators. Like Christina Purge did Zelda, Donna Purge did Link. Tristan Durham did the fairy. Colin Fox did King Hyrule. Let me see anybody else that let's even bother telling. Why is there 2 Zeldas? I never really watched this show, but I just know about it. Do you want me to watch it? I know I watch old cartoons, but really, this one was made back when I was a baby. So, and it's like really, but only you guys want me to. But yeah, unlike Mario, this one only had 1 TV show. So that's basically it for this one. So like, if you're subscribed, guys, time for me to go edit. Yay! So comment down below, subscribe. Somebody on Linux, some of you guys don't subscribe. Sometimes YouTube unsubscribes you if you don't watch for a while. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.
The first time I saw you, I knew we'd be linked forever. For you, I traveled to the 4 corners of the world. I faced adversity. I became a hero.
Dad.
I saved your kingdom.
Dad.
Yes, Zelda?
Are you mixing me up with the princess again?
Hard to say. You're both pretty magical.